Alright, YouTube, let's do the Booktube Newbie Tag after this intro. Despite the lies that you're making, your love is mine more than taking. My love is just waiting to turn your tears to roses. This is a really good song. Skillet, Whispers in the Dark. Okay, anyway, so hello Booktube, YouTube, everybody. Today we're going to be doing, oh, I already said what we're doing, but I'll say it again, the Booktube Newbie Tag. So why did you start this channel? I started this channel to do gaming and whatever video I felt like making and all that kind of stuff. Excuse me. But I started a Booktube channel so I could talk about books and hear what you guys have to say because my other videos don't really get a whole lot of comments. And so I could get more views and subscribers, if we're being completely honest. Now, what are some fun and exciting things you can bring to Booktube? I can bring a video game perspective and a music lover perspective because I feel like music, video game, book lovers are very uncommon for people to love all three things. But I love it, and I love it well. I mean, seriously, I also love Christmas and Halloween and stuff like that. And it's 2 days before Christmas, so yeah, I'm really happy. December 24th is tomorrow, so I'm going to be really happy. I'm going to try to get through this day quickly, so it can be December 24th, and so I can open one traditional Christmas present on Christmas Eve. And I can't wait to see what's under the tree. Hopefully I can see some music equipment and stuff because I'm an aspiring musician and some stuff for books and stuff. Because I keep asking my dad for Santa to get me Amy and Roger's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson because I can't find it anywhere and I really want to read it. But yeah, I mean, I can also bring like me playing video games in the background when I play games and also talk about Wattpad books because I feel like that's one thing you other booktubers don't really do. You don't really talk about Wattpad all that much unless to like, I mean, some of you do, like Lovely like Laura and people like that, but nobody really talks about Wattpad, whether it be in a positive or a negative way. Like, the most famous Wattpad book is probably After, and After and books like that give Wattpad a bad name in most people's eyes, and there's actually good stuff on Wattpad. I mean, not saying other stuff isn't good, because I haven't read After, but yeah, I mean, maybe you guys should get on the ball of Wattpad. Okay, what are you most excited for about this new channel? To see all your comments, and to hear all your opinions, and to share my thoughts to the world. Why do you love reading? I love reading because a lot of plots and characters and situations and how there can be multiple different ones. It's like losing yourself in a song. It's like there are multiple different things and there are lots of atmospheres you can get lost in. And also like reading because sometimes I've associated books with places and also like a lot of different things. So like references to other stuff in books. Alright, what books or series got you into reading? Okay, I think the Boxcar Children and books like that got me into reading, but also I would say internet horror, Harry Potter. Those are a couple other things that got me into reading. And yes, I do count internet stuff on here. This channel will not be prejudiced to the internet. No, because this is a channel on the internet. Okay. I also like Wonder by R.J. Palacio. I also like Casey West books. Haven't read all of her books. Like there's 2 Pivot Point and the sequel to that I haven't read yet. But I have read pretty much almost every Casey West book, and I can't wait for her new book, Sunkissed, that's coming out next year. She is just such an amazing author. I love her. Like, there are a lot of different things that got me into reading. Some you guys wouldn't believe. Like, I like almost anything. I even like really crazy stuff, even though I usually avoid stuff like that, but the only thing I don't like in books is if a book is like explicit romance or has a lot of bad language in it. But other than that, I'm down with anything. What questions would you ask your favorite, and I'm willing to try anything. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Why don't you ever really check out Wattpad books? Also, how did you get so big? How did your channels get big? Also, do you like BookCon and do you like stuff like that? Because I know a lot of you do, but do you really love it? Also, would you ever consider publishing books? Do you guys ever write? Jesse the Reader actually tries to write and stuff. Are you ever going to get your book published? Okay. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I think getting views will be hard to overcome, but I also think that making friends on BookTube might be hard to overcome. Especially when I'm a small channel with 33 subscribers, but that's okay, you know, we all grow, and all my subscribers, I love them. When did you start reading? Even though some of my subscribers are me, but most of them aren't. Okay. I started reading when I was probably 2 years old with Dr. Seuss and books like that. Also, one series I forgot to say got me into reading were the Bob books. I think the Bob and the Matt books, they helped me learn how to read, actually. But I really started reading when I was like 10, 11, 12, and onward. Okay, where do you read? I read, almost anywhere. I can even read in the car sometimes. I sometimes have done that. But usually I can read in my bedroom or the bath or the bathroom and places like that. And the living room and even the basement sometimes. Like I read in the basement when I have to do my treadmill sometimes. Even though I don't like doing treadmill, and if it were up to me, I probably would rarely do it, but my mother wants me to do it to stay healthy, and I appreciate her for that, even though I don't like it, but I appreciate her. Okay, what kind of books do you like to read? Anything I like that isn't explicit romance or have a lot of foul language. Alright, so that was the Booktube Newbie Tag, and since we're only 7 minutes into the video, let's check out my books that I have read on Goodreads. That author has a YouTube channel called Terrible Writing Advice. I'm actually an aspiring writer. I actually wrote a book on Wattpad called Lainey and the Magicians. My first book I ever finished was probably Hunter Marvolo Riddle. It was like a Harry Potter fanfic from when I was 10 years old. It was really good. Alright. Creek God by Lee McAllen. I really love that book. That book is amazing. Go read it. I will probably review it in my next video. Also, please consider liking and subscribing, and tell me what you think I should talk about in the comment section down below. Giving Tree, good. Tale of Magic, good. I'm just going to scroll through this. I'll go through it in another video, probably. Yeah, I can go through it right now. I have time. Creek God, good. Giving Tree, good. Tale of Magic, good. Love and First Sight, good. Tweet Cute, good. American Girls, good. That was another series that got me into reading, actually. Chronicles of Narnia, good. Arcade, good. 12 Candle, good. Land of Stories, good. Other than some silly jokes in it, it was good. Geography of Lost Things, really good. Loved it. Prince Caspian, good. Creeping Shadow, hadn't read it. I just said I read it to review it, and so I could give it stars before I read it. And also, I wanted to get credit so people would think I read it when I actually didn't, but yeah. Finding Mighty, decent. Star of Light, good. Order of the Majestic, good. Turtles All the Way Down, good. The Little House in the Big Woods, decent. On the Fence, good. Darkest Rising, good. Grim Warning, good. Best Christmas Pageant Ever, really good. Ordinary Mishaps and Inevitable Catastrophes, good. It also had some cool Chinese culture stuff in there. Worlds Collide, good. Reminds me of a song it was. This is what it's like when worlds collide. Unicorn Quest, good. All Rights Reserved, good. Close to Famous, good. Accidental Superstar, good. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? Dumbledore asked calmly. There's a video on YouTube that's like, says Dumbledore asked calmly, and then in the video he like shakes Harry Potter and says it in an aggressive way. I guess that's calm for Dumbledore. Okay, that book's a 4-star at least. Lego Ninjago chapter book. Ninja of Earth. Cold Ninja of Earth. Good book. Statistical probability, good. Also like group book Windfall. Beyond the Kingdoms, good. Charlie and Chocolate Factory, not all that great. But it's a classic book though in many people's minds. And it's okay if you don't like a book that I like. I mean, we all have different opinions. Or it's okay if you like a book I dislike. You know, vice versa. You guys, your opinions are valid and you are amazing. And we can still be friends. Alright. Geekarella, that was one that got me into reading too. Really good book. I read it like 2 or 3 times. One reading, then one on audiobook, then one just reading it. Trapped in a Video Game, okay. Coraline, good. Cavendish Home for Boys and Girls, good. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, good. Year of Shadows, good. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, read it twice, good. Ghost of Fossil Glen, good. War Save My Life, good. Some Kind of Happiness, good. Screaming Staircase, good. Flunked, good. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, good. Shadows, good. Charmed Children of Brooksville Castle, good. Not all of these books I read every word in them, but they were all good. Seraphina and the Black Cloak, good. The second book was good too. It's like about a girl who lives at the Biltmore estate and she hunts monsters and demons and it's like half human, half animal. Sorry for the spoilers, but it's really good. Go read it. Magician's Nephew, good. Only Thing to Fear. Yeah, it's a good one. It's like an alternate history about what would have happened if Hitler won. And it's about a revolution against Hitler. It's really good. Ghost of Tupelo Landing, good. It's decent. Carry On, Mr. Bowditch. One of the worst books I ever read, but if I read it now, I'd probably like it. Scholastic, because I'm more open to reading older books and more advanced books now because of my book club. When I was reading books like Cataby Bastis, Girl of the Limberlost, Rilla of Ingleside, books like that. My book club reads new and old books. I usually recommend the new books though, usually. And my friend Hannah does too. Like she has recommended The Girl Who Drank the Moon, but we haven't picked that out yet. We're still on the second book of Lord of the Rings, but we're going to meet like in January, and then we're going to pick our next book. Scholastic Guide, Writing Stories, good. Harry Potter, all of that's good. Ghost of Mrs. Hobbs, good. Lightning Thief, good. Curious Tale, The In-Between, good ghost story, very suspenseful, amazing. Seraphina and the Twisted Staff, good. Girl from Felony Bay, good. I remember that book when I read it. It reminded me of this rock band I really liked called Hollywood Undead, like at that time. Like, seriously. Been a while since I've checked them out, but they were a really good band. They were kind of dark and crazy, but they were good. Spellbound, Books of Elsewhere, good. Cinder, good. Hunger Games, really good. Shrunken Head, good. The Hidden Oracle, good. Rick Riordan's a genius. I said that in my first recording of this video, and it turned out my old recording was literally had no sound to it, so I had to redo it, but hey, it's a better video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Wonder, I really loved it. It showed human kindness. It talked about love and light, and it was amazing. Very good book. Also had different perspectives from different characters, so that was great. Ghost of Fossil Glen, good. Crown's Game, good. Summer Lost, good. Slated, good. Girl I Used to Be, very good mystery. Has some good character situations. Prodigy, good. Champion, good. Night She Disappeared, good. Young Elites, good. Love and Gelato, really good. All Fall Down, good. Fractured, good. Door by a Staircase, good. Middle School, good. Lucky in Love, good. Addie Bell, good. Romantics, good. Distance Between Us, good. I read the Romantics twice. Excuse me. Katie Cox Goes Viral, good. Windfall, good. I think I have Katie Cox on here twice, even though I've read it once, I think. Flipped, good. Ready Player One, really loved it. I can't wait to read the second book. I love all the video game references to arcades and stuff like that, and 80s references, even though I wasn't born in the 80s. The Giver, okay. Monster Calls, good. Wrinkle in Time, good. Legend, good. Shakespeare Stories, good. Little Women, okay. Anne of Green Gables, okay. It was actually good, actually. Like, I like all kinds of books, if you guys can tell. I haven't marked everything I've read over the years on here, and not everything I've read was on Goodreads. But yeah, I have read a lot of different things over the years, and even listened to a lot of different things, but I still count that as reading. Let me know if you guys count audio as reading in the comment section down below. I'm really curious to hear your opinion. Terror Stalks the Class Reunion, good. Coming Madeline, good. Island of the Blue Dolphins, good. So Don't Do Spooky, very funny, good. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, good. Much Ado About Nothing, actually Much Ado About Everything because it's really good. I read it for school, amazing. Jackie Haha, good. Trayaurus and the Enchanted Crystal by Dan TDM. He's a YouTuber I like. I don't really like him now but I do still like him and admire him for nostalgia value, and some of his videos are still pretty good. I'm a little too old for him now, but I will always appreciate and like Dan TDM. Sometimes I still watch him from time to time. If the shoe fits, whatever after, that's okay. Some of the silliness in the series, other than that, it's actually pretty unique spin on fairy tales. Also, if you want a unique spin on fairy tales, go read The Land of Stories by Chris Colfer as well, and also go watch the TV show Once Upon a Time. And I will talk about TV in another video if you guys think it's a good idea. And I'll even maybe do it anyway, and hopefully you guys like it. My Life as a Gamer, good. Recruit, good. Basically, most of these books here down are really good. Secrets Can Kill, Nancy Drew Files, good. Black Beauty, decent. I think originally when I read the title in the first recording, I said Black Betty. That's kind of funny. My friend, one of them has a dog named Betty, so that's kind of cool. Ask Emma, good. Mr. Popper's Penguins, decent, good. Eden, a Skillet graphic novel. I really love Skillets, and their graphic novel is a really good post-apocalyptic story, and has the band members as characters, kind of like fan fiction a little bit. It's really good. Frosting and Friendship, good. Basically, most of these books are really good, except The Secret of the Forgotten City. That one was okay. Ghost of Duval Hollow, good. Bridge to Terabithia, I liked that one. I watched the movie. Just Add Magic. It was okay, but it wasn't as good as the TV show, and the TV show is actually one of my favorite of all time. Aragorn, The Inheritance Cycle, that's really good. I need to read the second one, and the third, and the fourth one. Maybe a Mermaid, good. And also Christopher Paolini's new book. Detective's Assistant, read that for book club, it was good. Arusha and the End of Time, good. Miss Mary Poppins, okay. Dragon Warrior, good. Love Like Sky, good. Fellowship of the Ring, decent. Wide Awake Princess, okay. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, I hated it absolutely. I won't even give it a rating. Red Velvet, even though there was some stuff, like I liked some of the references to music and stuff in it, but overall I thought the book was silly and very dumb, so I didn't give it a rating. But like I said before in the video, if you like the book, it's okay. That's what makes the world great, having different opinions. Red Velvet Cupcake Murder, good mystery. By Your Side, good. 13 Treasures, good. New Beginnings, good. P.S. I Like You, good. President of the Whole 6th Grade, good. President of the Whole 5th Grade is good too. Public School Superhero, good. Listen to Your Heart, good. Philippa Fisher's Fairy Godsister, good. Very good, interesting twist on fairy godmothers. Maybe This Time by KZ West, that's a good one. Who is Abraham Lincoln, good. The Everything Kids Money book. That one was a good book. I read it for this badge I was working on for a Boy Scout / Girl Scout type group I'm in. Hot Cocoa Hearts, good. Cake Pop Crush, I liked it. Just because I didn't give a book a rating doesn't mean I hated it. Usually. Unless it's like Diary of a Wimpy Kid or something. Much Ado About Anne, good. 11 Birthdays, good. Confessions of a Bitter Secret Santa, that was good. You Wouldn't Want to Be a Secret Agent During World War II, that was decent. Tales of a 4th Grade Nothing. I read it in the bath one night. excuse me, and it was okay, but it wasn't all that great, and I kind of regret reading it because it was so silly. Excuse me, but I read it. Usually I don't regret stuff I've read, though. 99.9% of the time, but that one book, no. Lost in Rome, decent. I Still Don't Do Mysteries, good. Emperor's Riddle, good. The Odyssey, I read it. It was good. Little House in the Big Woods, I already read that one. I think I read it twice, actually. Moment of Truth, good. Awakening, good. Secret of Whitestone Gate, good. I think I read it in one day. Really good. Decent, you know. Had some good mystery and characters. Girl Online, really liked that one. And I'm currently reading the second book, and I think that might be even better than the first book. Creek God, I think I read Creek God twice. It's really good. Every Soul a Star, good. Geeks and the Holy Grail, good, other than some silly little kid jokes that made me cringe. What I Like About You, good. My Secret YouTube Life, good. And I'll also get some more books I've read on Goodreads, and also going to read Warcross by Marie Lu and this book called Heartbeat by Sharon Creech that one of my friends gave me the other day when we were doing a rehearsal for a play we're working on, which is like an Esther play. And I'm King Xerxes in it, so yeah. And also YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. Also going to read a Christmas book by Fern Michaels called Spirit of the Season, and it's going to be really good, YouTube. And bye, YouTube. I'm also going to read Don't Read the Comments, Paper Towns, all sorts of books, and also The Geography of Lost Things is a really good book. I need to read it again. And tell me what you think in the comment section down below, and I'll see you later. Bye.